Hello students. Today's video is in continuation with my previous video. In my previous video I had explained you about different types of blood cells. Today I am explaining you the different types of white blood cells. Now white blood cells are also known as leukocytes. They are simply called white cells also, or leukocytes. Now on the basis of the type of cytoplasm they have, these cells are of mainly two types. Granulocytes, that means if the cytoplasm is along with granules, then these are known as granulocytes. If the cytoplasm is without any granule, then these type of WBCs or leukocytes are called agranulocytes. They are also called granular and agranular. Granular means there are some granules in the cytoplasm of these leukocytes, or granules may be absent. If you look at these figures, now you have seen these granules, they have been marked by pink color. So these 5 types of WBCs or leukocytes can easily be identified on the basis of whether they are granular or they are agranular. So there are two main differences between granulocytes and agranulocytes. First difference is on the basis of their cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is granulocytes, and cytoplasm is without any granules. Second difference is the nucleus is lobed. Lobed means there is not a single nucleus, but the nucleus is divided into many parts. It may be bilobed, it may be 3-lobed, or it may have more than 3 lobes. So nucleus is lobed. Along with granular cytoplasm, nucleus will be lobed in granulocytes. Then agranulocyte, there will be single nucleus, single large nucleus. Now I will be telling you about different types of leukocytes. Now first I told you there are two main types of leukocytes, granulocytes or agranulocytes. Now if the cytoplasm is granular, then they are of 3 types. First one is acidophils. Now acidophils, or they are also called eosinophils. Second, basophils, and third, neutrophils. So there are 3 types of leukocytes if the cytoplasm is granular or granulocytes. Now acidophils, what is their function? They eat germs. Basically all leukocytes, all 5 leukocytes, they will be protecting our body against germs, especially the bacteria or any kind of germ which invades the body. They will be protecting the body against germs, and in this way they will be providing immunity to the body. So mainly the common function of these leukocytes is protection. So these acidophils, they will eat germs by the process of phagocytosis. Now, what is this phagocytosis? You might have learnt in junior classes about amoeba. Now, amoeba is single-celled organism. Amoeba has pseudopodia, many outgrowths, pseudopodia, cytoplasmic extensions, and these pseudopodia, they help in eating food or taking the food inside. That process is known as a phagocytosis. So whether amoeba is taking its food or engulfing its food, the process is known as phagocytosis. And these WBCs, they are not organisms, they are cells. So these WBCs, if they are eating germs like bacteria, those who invade our body or enter our body anyway, so these germs will be eaten by these WBCs by the process of phagocytosis. Phago means eating and cyto means cell. These cells, they will eat germs in the same way as amoeba eats food with the help of pseudopodia. So these acidophils, They eat germs in case they enter the body by the process of phagocytosis, or they produce antitoxins. Antitoxins, you know, when germs they enter our body, they produce certain toxins, toxic substances, and in response to that and toxin, these WBCs, acidophil, they will be producing antitoxins and will make those germs less effective. During allergy also, they will increase in number. So they have, these all functions mean they will be eating the germs by the process of phagocytosis, or they will be producing antitoxin, or during allergy time also they will increase in number. Now, if you see the structure, the nucleus is bilobed. Means the nucleus is divided into two parts. Bilobed nucleus. So, cytoplasm is granular and they have bilobed nucleus, and these three are the functions. Means they will be eating germs by phagocytosis, or they will be producing antitoxins, or they will increase at the time of having any kind of allergy. Second is basophils. Now these basophils, so far the structure is concerned, they have three-lobed nucleus. Cytoplasm is granular and they have three-lobed nucleus. The function is, during inflammation, they will be secreting a chemical known as histamine. Now what is this inflammation? You know, when there is injury in any part of the body, there is local swelling, redness. This condition is known as inflammation. Inflammation is swelling with burning sensation. So when there is injury, there will be swelling, there will be pain, there will be redness, and there will be burning sensation. This condition is known as inflammation, and that time these WBCs, they will accumulate in that place and will release histamine, that is a chemical. Third type of granular or granulocyte, neutrophils. Here you can see nucleus is divided into more than 3 lobes. So you can easily identify if there are more than 3 lobes, cytoplasm is granular, so it is neutrophil. Function is again phagocytosis, means they will also eat germs and protect the body, and by the process of phagocytosis. Now coming to agranulocyte. Agranulocyte means first thing is the cytoplasm of these cells, these two types of leukocytes, they do not have any granules, so they are agranulocyte. There is no granule present. Secondly, the nucleus is very large, and it is so large that it is occupying almost the whole cytoplasm. So large nucleus. Now these agranulocytes are of two types. One is monocyte and the second is lymphocyte. Monocyte, kidney shaped large nucleus. Kidney shaped large nucleus, monocyte. And if the nucleus is a very big, very large nucleus and round nucleus, then it is lymphocyte. Now see their function. Monocytes, their function is to again eat germs by the process of phagocytosis. And these lymphocytes, they are mainly present in the lymph nodes, and their function is to produce antibodies. While vaccination also, you know that when we get vaccination, when we are vaccinated, then also our blood, that means the WBCs, they produce antibodies. These antibodies sometimes, they live for many years. They stay there in the blood for many years, and in case there is attack of these type of germs whose antibodies have been formed in the blood by WBCs, so these antibodies, they will remain in the blood, they will easily identify the germs, and they can protect the body by fighting those germs. So these antibodies, they will be making germs less effective. So two types of agranulocyte, monocyte, kidney shaped nucleus, and a lymphocyte, they will be producing, there is large nucleus and they will be producing antibodies. Monocyte will be eating germs by the process of phagocytosis. Now there are 3 main functions of leukocytes, common function. Now first function is they will be eating germs by the process of phagocytosis. Whenever the germs will enter inside the body, they will be eaten by these WBCs, some of these WBCs, by the process of phagocytosis. Second function is they also produce antibodies. These WBCs are like lymphocytes. They will be producing antibody and they will be making those germs less effective, those who have entered in our body. And third function is during inflammation. I told you inflammation. Inflammation means swelling with burning sensation in case there is injury. That time these WBCs, they will be producing histamine chemical, and during this inflammation also they will be protecting the body and destroying the germs in case they enter the body. So these are three common functions of leukocyte. In my next video, I will be explaining you about how blood clotting takes place or mechanism of blood clotting.